Alright, ranking all Saltspire weapons based on my experience with them on Cataclysm True Solo and Deathwish Onslaught and above. Then, alright, let's start with Bulk. Probably S tier is what me thinks. Very nice range, very good boss damage, pretty good armor damage. Decent horde clear, very good synergy with Witch Hunter Captain. And just pretty safe in general. If you get used to it. It feels a bit clunky at the start, but once you get used to it, it's a very safe weapon. Then, let's see. Is there any other S tier weapon for him? I don't think so. Some would say Rapier's S tier, but I don't think I agree. Rapier has very good synergy with Witch Hunter Captain, but of Witch Hunter Captain it's not that special. Of Witch Hunter Captain he really lacks damage. Is what me thinks, at least. I'll put it on high A. Yeah, let the Rapier simps come after me, dude. Yeah. I think it's high A. Then I'll put Dollhammers in A tier, I think. Actually, do I think that? Probably, yeah. It's slightly worse on Saltzpyre than on Bardin, since the careers don't have as good synergy with it. Less on stare temp HP, less need for a very safe melee weapon. So I'm not 100% sure. I think I'll put an A tier for now. Then Hammer and Shield. It's the same story for Hammer and Shield. On Bardin it's an easy A tier, but I'm not so sure on Saltspire. Actually, no, on Saltspire it's not an A tier because you can't use it off. If you could use it on Bounty Hunter, then maybe. But Bounty Hunter also doesn't have staggered HP, so no. Same story for Dollhammers, actually. You can only use it on Zealot and... Wait, can you use it on Zealot? It might just be B tier, actually. You can. Well, Zealot doesn't really need a safe melee weapon to begin with. And Warrior Priest also doesn't really need it. Like, they might be A tier if you could use them on, like, Bounty Hunter with staggered temp HP. But you can't, so they're probably not A tier then. Because you usually take them for amazing temp gen and safety. But those things aren't really needed on the careers they're available for. Then, well, the other A tier is probably Axe and Falchion. It has pretty good armor damage, pretty decent synergy with Witch Hunter Captain. Pretty mobile still. Horde damage isn't that bad for mostly single target focused weapon. The other A tier is probably the Saltzpyre 200 hammer, maybe? Maybe it's A tier, it might be B tier. It has very good damage against super armor, and it's just straight up a better version of the 200 hammer. It has better profiles, and it's much faster. Yeah. The other A tier is probably Flail and Shield. It's just Flail, but better. It's the exact same damage from the heavies, I'm pretty sure, and the lights might be as well, identical. It just has a shield included. So you get the benefits of a figure shield, plus you get a lot of block frames during your heavies, which is pretty good. So it's a very safe weapon that deals decent damage. And the temp gen isn't half bad either with cleave or stagger. Then any other B tier weapons? I think Falchion is a B tier weapon, probably. Pretty decent all around damage, pretty mobile, pretty decent temp gen. Then Hammer and Tome. I am stuck between B and C tier. If the explosion actually got damage increase from the heavy talent, then it'd probably be B and easy B, maybe. But since it doesn't, I'll probably put it in C. It has potential, but it's too clunk. And the temp gen is really bad, which holds it back. Then I'll probably put flail in either B or C. Probably C. Decent into mixed hordes, but still a bit clunky to use. Greatsword's probably also C tier. Also decent into density, but worse than flail into shields, but better against non-shielded stuff. Both weapons have just terrible boss damage though. Then D tier is probably one-handed hammer, and one-handed axe is probably C tier. Very single target focused, doesn't do enough for it to be that single target focused. Is what I think. Then ranged weapons, I'll put crossbow A tier, I think. Very good sniping weapon. It might be S, but I think it's A. It's my opinion, at least, because it suffers from the aim punch thingy. It's A plus at least. I'll probably put it like top of A, though. I just don't think it's quite S. Then let's see what else is there. Griffinfoot's probably B tier. It's pretty damn amazing on Bounty Hunter. Off him it's not usable, but it's probably the best shotgun to use on a melee class with range fed, if that's a niche that someone is interested in. But yeah, Brace Pistol's probably C tier. It's pretty usable on Cataclysm, especially when you're doing like true solos and stuff, because it's really easy to use under pressure. It doesn't have aim punch, right? Am I imagining that? No, it has aim punch, or does it not? Fuck, I don't remember. But it doesn't have that much aim punch, so it's still usable to get body shots. And since you mostly rely on body shots anyways, it's pretty usable while you're being shot at. And the dodge is also so amazing that it's really easy to make space to get your shots off. I think volley is still D. It's not usable off Bounty Hunter, and on... No, actually, maybe no. No, I think I'm gonna put volley up to C. Only because of the synergy it has with Zealot as well. It might not be the best build, but it's still a build that exists on Zealot that has some merit. So that's why I'll put it C. I'm talking about the synergy with his guaranteed crit talents on the second row. Which gives you infinite ammo on the volley crossbow. And repeater pistol is just D tier. It's usable on Bounty Hunter. It's actually kind of decent, but it's just so bad off Bounty Hunter. It's so bad. It's, yeah. It's still somewhat... It has a sort of a niche on Bounty Hunter at the moment. But it's just so bad off Bounty Hunter that I can't put it higher.